Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do something very special for people who are actually thinking about getting their first reptile. Oh man, so this is my advice to new reptile keepers. Now, this is mostly before you actually get your reptile. Now, my first advice is to actually be prepared to do a lot of research, and I mean a lot. Now, also know that, once you get your reptile, you need to at least check on them every single day. Not so much because of the reptile, but because you need to make sure that, all the lights are working. Now, also read as many care sheets as you can think of, as you can find, and also watch a lot of videos and ask a lot of questions. Don't follow the advice from just one person, or, don't follow just one care sheet. Also, learn from people that have been working for many years, with the reptile species that you want to get. As I said, ask as many questions as you can think of. Also, learn from the mistakes of others, and continue to do even more research. But this time, research how they actually live in the wild. This is something that not enough people do, and by learning that, it will teach you a lot of stuff that you might actually need. Search for vets, around where you live, and be prepared to take your reptile there if you need to. So now that you understand a little more about them, start getting everything that you need for your setup. Don't buy a starter kit. Don't waste your money. Try to find somebody that can help you so that you can get what you actually need. Think long term. Try to give the reptile the best care that you can give, and this includes giving them more space. A lot of people buy a baby reptile, and they get a little setup. In just a few months, it's gonna grow, and it will need more space. Now that you are ready to get your reptile, don't get the reptile from a big chain store. Which ones I'm talking about. Go to a breeder that is recommended by somebody, or actually get your reptile from a reptile show. So now that you got your precious reptile, you're gonna fall in love with it. So don't go crazy and buy 10 more. Even after all the research that you did, you're still gonna have a lot of questions. So, get used to actually taking care of one reptile, and once you're ready, and if you want to have more, then you do everything all over again. Like I said, you're still gonna have a lot of questions. Don't ever feel dumb for asking. It's better to just ask and than to not know. Okay. Now this brings me to my last advice. We know that about reptile groups on Facebook, and this is actually where I did most of my questions. And still, when I have more questions about different species, this is where I go to ask. Now, once you start asking questions, you're probably gonna find somebody trying to be funny, or being sarcastic, or just being an asshole. You have to learn to just ignore them. Don't pay attention to that, and then just stick with the people that are actually trying to help you. So this is my advice. Now, before I actually end this video, I do want to say, with each reptile that you get, that's one life that completely depends on what you do. And as I said, think about that first reptile that you get, and don't go crazy and buy a whole bunch. Now, I follow a rule that I didn't hear it exactly like this, but I like to remember it this way. And that is, it's not about how many reptiles you could have. It's about what you can do for the reptiles that you already have. Now, always think first about them. What you can do for them. What you can improve and stuff like that. So, that's basically what I do. That's why I don't have 30, 40. I only have 5 lizards, and I try to give them a lot of space, a lot of stuff to climb, a lot of a good diet. Try to get them to do a little bit of exercise. So that's why. you know, think about them first, and you're gonna end up with a you know, healthy and happy reptile. So that's my advice, and I really hope that you know, it can help at least to one person. That's good enough for me. So thank you guys so much for watching and hearing me, and see you next time.